Good afternoon. It's been a while. We have rain coming, and they say that some of it may be torrential, according to the Weather Channel. I haven't seen that word used, but torrential. So we'll see. We need rain right now, but we don't need all at once. But, with the way things are nowadays, you never know what to expect. After we went through 2016, we didn't expect that to hang over us for 3 days and have 27 plus inches of rain, but that's what happened. So things are unpredictable. Yeah. Well, I have been having some thoughts, and I'm just going to share them with you. I honestly never thought, you just don't picture it. You wake up one day and you're over 50 years old and you're like, wow, I never saw it coming. And for those who are older than me, you'd say, well, you're still young. I understand. But I'm just talking about where I'm at right now. And my last is graduating from high school, and I'm forever thankful because of all the nonsense that's going on. I'm not happy with the system, and I'm thankful that I don't have to deal with it anymore as far as my own children. But I worry for my grandchildren. I worry for the rest of the children. Some people don't see outside their box. I've always seen outside my box, which can cause anxiety and, worrying, but I can't stop because it's just who I am. But I never thought I'd wake up and have men running around with penises having more rights as a woman than I do. But that's where we're at. And they would say they're not men, they're women. And I'm a cis woman. What do you do with that over 50? You just go, and after having 4 children, birthing 3, raising another, you just go, okay, come on in. Yeah, it just doesn't compute. Because it's not logical. I can't live my life on other people's feelings. I can't live my reality on other people's feelings. I have, as a woman, I have to watch my own feelings as it is to stay logical and not act irrationally because of something that I'm feeling at a moment. But they want me to live according to other people's feelings. Okay, well, I don't know. I just can't quite do that. Yeah, I woke up and I wasn't any political affiliation. I wasn't really involved in politics most of my life. I just voted for the major ones, and that's all I did. Did I understand it? Did I study the Constitution, the Declaration of Independence? Yes, I was fortunate enough to do that before they took it out of the school system. But I just kind of had that blind trust, that you do when you're young, and you just trust people are going to think and act and do the right thing, adhering to the big ones. Thou shalt not steal. But, pride is a bad thing. you know. All those things I was told that we were founded on. But now I'm told that that's wrong. I don't recognize any of this anymore. I mean, we had some wild times back in the day. We did some of our own things, and no, we were not perfect. But at our core, we had certain things we could rely on, like male and female, mom and dad, grandma and grandpa. The fact that we would get up and the world would exist, and we'd be able to eat and have a roof over our head and clothes on our back, and maybe a little bit of extra for fun. But we don't even have that anymore. There's no guarantees. There probably never was, but they were good at making us think that it existed. I mean, what do I tell them? What do I tell the young people? That I'm going to protect you? No, we are down to divine intervention, ladies and gentlemen. Because when they are out to destroy the very people that believed in them, and those very people that believed in them cannot even fathom that they're out to destroy them, we're in a really bad place. And not only do they do that, they blame it on the very people they're trying to destroy. It's all our fault. If we don't do what they say, it's all our fault. We're going to end up hurting people while they're hurting us. It's the biggest, I mean, I didn't know what psychological warfare was, but phew, this is a doozy, man. I had seen it. I suspected it. It happened 1,000 miles away, 20-something years ago, right? But this was worldwide. This is for all of us. This is for all the marbles. They're going to take them all. That's what they think. Well, I know what my fate is if it comes down to it, because I've just never been one to be able to. I can observe for so long, and I can watch for so long, and I can, because I got to get a sense of what's happening, and I can be quiet and seem like that non-threatening whatever thing over there. You don't have to worry about her. This could go on for a very long time. But when it comes right down to it, I can't participate. I've walked away from jobs over this kind of stuff. I've walked away from places. I've walked away from a marriage. Because I can't continue to do what is wrong. I can't. And it's just not who I am. And I just ask for strength to face whatever it is that we have to face. and to know that there is something after here. And I prayed for God one time to take my son because he was in ICU in a trauma unit, major head injuries, and I thought that even if he woke up, he was in a coma. His right eye might not work, his brain might not work, his body might not work. And I didn't want him trapped here because he's so smart and bright and loving and giving. And he didn't deserve that. So I asked God to take him and take care of him until I could get there. And I had another son in ICU as well at the time. They were in a car accident. Those are the moments that you know you believe. And I hope I still have that same wisdom and conviction. See, God gave me back my son. He has epilepsy. And he gave him back to me with a story about a near-death experience. A gift. Telling me he heard me. See, he gave him back to me. I've lost a brother. He couldn't give him back to me. There are no guarantees. I just pray I'm strong enough, and I pray that I don't have to face those kind of things. But I'm afraid because I'm human and I'm a mother. And I pray every day for protection and for strength. And sometimes I wonder, am I crazy? Because everybody around me just seems to be going on and one day at a time, like nothing's going on. I've tried to say things. We all know how that goes. I don't know. It's hard. And I want to be honest with you. It's hard. But cry when you need to cry. Scream when you need to scream. Because it helps to relieve some of it so that you can be strong and go forward. I learned from bottling it up for a long period of time, the amount of stress I was under when my children were near death, but they made it. That not crying, not being able to release some of that and walking around like a robot on autopilot and sucking it up was not what I needed to be doing. I needed to be strong for my kids, but I also needed to release for myself, not in front of them, but you understand. It's what brought on post-traumatic stress disorder. People can't handle that much at once and seeing those kind of things. So as we move forward, and if things do get worse, remember, crying is not a weakness. It's a refueling. You got to refuel. And have hope. Always have hope. And listen to that gut instinct, because that's him speaking to you. And pray. Pray for all of us every day. And there is good in my life. Do not worry about me. and don't have any concerns. I will be okay. But I just wanted to share with you that we are all human, and there is strength in weakness sometimes. It's been very difficult learning that you're not as smart as you think you are, and the lies are a little overwhelming, but remain good. We need all of you. And continue to laugh and play and rejoice in the moments that you have, like with your parents that might not be around much longer, or the animal that's getting old, or the grandchild that isn't going to be that old for very long because they grow so fast, or the daughter that just graduated that I spent time with this last year as much as she would allow. You know, teenagers. I just pray for everybody, and that one day I can close my eyes for the last time and have some peace, that who's left here has a chance at a better life than we could have ever hoped for. And that's what I pray for. And that's only going to come with some heavy divine intervention. So, hang in there. Keep going. Bake cookies. Find a hobby. Go for a walk. Get outside. Get in nature. Get out of your room. I do it. I do. I always sit outside. And breathe. And know that you're not alone. Love to you all. Bye for now.